can do.
Well, well, let's see what you've got.
If you land one good punch on me, I'll let you be my henchman. Well, you weren't too bad.
There he is. Yeesh. Oh, there you are. What are you doing here, Kakashi-sensei? Thinking about stuff? Yeah, kind of. Well, Sakura is looking for you, Kakashi-sensei. I was actually thinking about a new course of training for you guys. What? I was just about to ask you to try it out. How does that sound? Want to try? Sure, glad to. This is my lucky day. There aren't too many people who think they're lucky for having to train. Kakashi-sensei, let's get started. Alright, let's see how far you can get. Training match with Kakashi, a new training challenge. It's D level anyway, so whatever. Let me train with Hinata. I don't know, Fang over Fang's pretty dope. Okay.
If we work together, we can win, right?
All right, let's get started.
Let's fight!
Alright, these battles in the game are battles that occur inside the hub world. I don't know what kind of world to call it, because it's kind of a sandbox, but there's not really that much to do. You run around the world, jump all over stuff, but yeah, I guess it is a hub world because you start other missions there. Anyway, sorry, after I fight these missions, which were only for getting EXP so that I can continue on in the story. Wow, that's cool. I think Kakashi's moves with his dogs are really awesome. He's like got 7 dogs that he summons. Like, what's going on over there? You know, he can't summon dogs and then like summon a huge dog like Naruto can summon a huge frog or a huge frog, which I think is weird. Like, okay, so we live in a world where dogs don't have the same power as frogs. Oh, super move. Goodness gracious, Hinata's got a killer move. But anyway, yeah, so the hub world isn't. Uh-oh. Oh, I dodged it. Nice. The hub world isn't so cool. Oh, I'm trying to get that 8 trigrams going again. Oh, that hazy half thing isn't half bad. Alright, so the hub world, the problem I'm having with the hub world is I can't get anything done in the hub world that gives me powers in the game world. Now, so far, all the matches are pretty easy, but they get a little harder, you know what I mean? And I have to redo a few of them, so, you know, thanks to that, thanks to the challenge gods, you know? But, by and large, all you can really do is collect scrolls and gain extra super moves for the other guys. And since there are more how do I put this? Since there are more games for me to play, there's no reason for me to linger on this one. I'm not waiting till Ultimate Ninja Storm 2 comes out, because it's already out and I already own the trilogy, like, that I bought in one box from, like, Europe, you know what I mean? So, you know, it's fun to do these extra things, because that's weird when he ran out of, oh, there we go.
Is anyone hurt?
Conditions fulfilled.
Yeah, on to the next battle. I think I only do 2.
You're already caught in my insect trap.
Lee and I will show you the result of our efforts here and now. Let's fight!
So yeah, so there's no part in me really staying in the hub world. It's boring, it's sleepy. All the Naruto hub worlds are kind of sleepy and uneventful. I mean, no matter how they make it. This one is pretty bad because they chose to do it like full 3D, and the people moving around in it are almost non-existent once Naruto gets going. They don't really load in. So yeah, there's that. Anyway, that's why I've not been showing you any of the hub world. Not just because it's boring, but it's inconsequential to the story. I want to know what Shinto's super move does. That's why I picked the other characters, because I want to see their super move animations. Got him.
You have to keep an ace up your sleeve. No matter how puny or ugly you are, I won't underestimate you. No acidic insects? Pupa!
You know, Shino's clan, they do this thing with bugs where they form a pact with the bugs right at birth, and then they just basically are hosts to the bugs until they need to fight. Then they use them. Sometimes they use them for ninja stuff. Well, that was quick.
The reason you've lost is because you underestimated me.
Conditions fulfilled.
Anyway, we're about to go back on this story, so let me make sure my okay. The tuning exam finals begin. First match is Naruto versus Neji. Neji says that destiny is unchangeable, while Naruto claims that any fate can be changed. Their beliefs clash head on. I watched a YouTube clip of this guy who pointed out that whole fight was pointless, because it turns out that later on, Naruto, who is the son of the fourth Hokage, is afforded all the greatest teachers in the village. Anyway, I finally managed to make a contract with Gamaboyan and Gamabuta to make him summon the character that's now in the tuning exam finals or whatever. I'm up against Neji Hyuga. He seems pretty strong, but I can't lose now. I'm not gonna lose to you. I vow to win.
Naruto Uzumaki, oath for victory! The finals begin at last!
But yeah, he was talking about how your success is only, or Neji was only determined by your DNA and standing and all this crap, and that you don't have a chance if you're a nobody. And Naruto is all like, I'm a nobody and I'm gonna beat you, and then it turns out that he's the village's greatest hope. Like, not just randomly, but he got to be a student of Kakashi, and then the pervy sage, who's a legendary Sannin, and and he got implanted with the nine tails on purpose. Like he was basically made into a weapon, and this whole scene was just like hypocritical. It's kind of crazy. Sounded nice at the time though. Trip that Neji never threw it back in his face.
I'll never lose to you, no matter what!
I'm afraid you have no choice in the matter. It is your destiny. Let's fight!
You're mine! Gotcha! Go, go, go! This isn't over! Last one! Too bad!
Really?
I'm gonna get stronger and stronger!
Conditions fulfilled.
So anyway, the Chunin exam finals begin. The first match is Naruto versus Neji. Neji says that his destiny is unchangeable. While Naruto claims that any fate can be changed, their beliefs clash head on. Although Neji's beliefs are better because it turns out that Naruto's destiny was unchangeable. His father, who was the Hokage, put the Nine Tails demon in him to give him extra power, and then throughout his life, the Leaf Village made sure that he had the best teachers, so that he could become the strongest. Sasuke had to use his grief to try and overcome all this stuff on his own, to find teachers that were going to try and kill him at the end, or, use him in such a manner. It's really sad. We get to follow this douchebag running through here trying to act like it matters. And it didn't in the end, did it? He ended up being Hokage like he was supposed to be. I finally managed to contract with Gamaboyan and Gamabunta to make him be my summoning partner. And now it's time for the Chunin exam finals. I'm up against Neji Hyuga. He seems pretty strong, but I can't lose now. I'm not gonna lose to you. I vow to win.
Naruto Uzumaki, oath for victory. The finals begin at last.
How was that? There's no sound on these clips, by the way. By the way, in the actual TV show, he only hit Neji once. Like, Neji put his hands all over Naruto, and then Naruto tricked him once and uppercutted him and knocked his ass out. So, yeah, sure. Naruto is also part of a clan that has abnormally high chakra.
I'm afraid you have no choice in the matter. It is your destiny.
It's fun to think of them at 8 years old, and it's also funny to me that well, Naruto, his voice actor is a woman, you know, and she does a great job. I'm just saying, and all these other 8-year-old boys are dudes, you know. I think that's hilarious, like Sasuke, and they got grown man voices too, so it's really hard to separate, you know, to understand the real gravity of the situation. So I teach tennis for a living, and I deal with like all different types of people, and 8-year-old kids do not sound like these boys do. They have such deep inner feelings and everything, and I just don't see too many 8-year-olds like that. Uh-oh, he's charging up. I always wonder if his clone stuff, if he's always hiding the original somewhere, or if all the clones get empowered, or all the shadow clones get empowered more once another one dies. Seriously, I feel like I should be talking more, but there's really not much to say, is there? I mean, I've been through the story arc enough times. I'm just trying to get through it, because I haven't seen the end of Naruto, the whole thing. You know, I know what happens because I watched one episode, like one Boruto movie. So I know that Sasuke and Naruto fight, which is what's supposed to happen at the beginning of the season anyway. So there's no surprise there. But where it gets a little dicey is what happens at the absolute ending with Madara Uchiha, whatever. So in order for me to see the whole thing, I gotta start from the beginning and move on forward. Since it's in video game form, I'm sure to yeah, whatever. Says the second bout in the Chunin exam finals had the ever unmotivated Shikimaru against Tamari, Kunoichi of the hidden village of the sand. How will Shikimaru deal with the power of the wind? I mean, I know he's attracted to. Oh, I totally ruled the finals first match. Ha 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 ha! Now the stadium's really buzzing. But Shikimaru, the next competitor, looks really zoned out. Shikimaru, it's no time to be staring into the clouds. You're up against Tamari. She's really fired up. You've got to give it all you've got.
Dark horse of the tuning exam, a man with an IQ of 200, Shikimaru Nara.
There you go. Again, there's still no sound, so I gotta try to do the voice the best I can, right? Well, let me see what I can do.
Give up before it's too late, okay?
Hope you guys like my little voiceover. Tamari is she's pretty one note. That's a stupid power she's got. I mean, it's cool to be able to control the wind, but that really big fan is too much. Seriously though, it's like I would have rather she had like a couple of small fans and was like super ninja with it. But it's hard to be like, oh yeah, she's a ninja, and they give her that big, huge, cumbersome fan. Like, yeah, okay, you're not doing secret missions, that's for sure. You finished? No? So what do you... We got this brownie in a cup thing where you get like a little brownie mix, and you put a little bit of water in it, stir it up, heat it in the microwave, and it tastes like a brownie, you know. It's pretty good. But it's bad in our house because I'm trying to lose weight. So I'm counting my calories. So that was basically one breakfast for me, you know. I gave the other one to my daughter, and she's like trying to peel all the chocolate off of the side because she knows there's only one. What do you need from me? Hmm? There's something. Okay. She's getting to the age where she feels comfortable in trying to communicate more complex ideas, but she doesn't know the words for the ideas. So she just kind of says things out loud, and you're like, "What was that?" And then she just looks into the corner and go, forget it." It's too bad because she gets all excited like she's gonna tell me something, and then she just kind of like, meh. Anyway, yeah, give her a couple of fans. You know what I'm saying? Have her like twirl the fans in her hand and let her power moves be like indicative of animation. Like she knows how to wind up and release her power chakra as opposed to her just swinging that huge fan. I think there's something cool about, you know, a little girl swinging fans, but whatever. Hold on. I gotta do the voice. Good. Everything turned out as planned. All right, the tuning exam finals have the last reached the long-awaited third match. It's Sasuke versus Gaara of the Sand. Against the Yuri Gaara, Sasuke uses a new jutsu called Chidori. I have to admit, this game's pretty bad. The Shikamaru is unbelievable. Skills have the tuning exam finals buzzing. The next match is he gave up. The next match is Sasuke versus Gaara, and Gaara is really strong. Anyway, Sasuke, don't lose now. You've got to win until you face off with me.
Bong. A fierce battle is inevitable. Sasuke Uchiha versus Gaara of the Sand.
My daughter's like, I'm done. Okay, I got you. She needs juice. Let's do it.
I'm going to enjoy this.
I like the growly voice, personally. He did a much better job. They did a much better job with the, Can you throw him? How do you break his guard? That was pretty cool.
Isabella.
Why didn't you reappear away from him? All right, I have to admit it's pretty cool that they're fighting on the wall. I didn't know you could do that till just then. Bet you can't tell which one is the editor Yusef and which one is the one who's actually playing, right? Anyway, yeah, I like the growling voice. That Liam O'Brien dude has a really cool voice. I like to listen to it. This Chidori's pretty dope as well. I wonder if he's using the chakra to make himself faster. Chidori. They call it Chidori because it sounds like a bunch of chirping birds. I mean, you'd know that if there was sound on this clip. Whatever. That's interesting. It just occurred to me that because Kakashi taught Sasuke the Chidori because that's Kakashi's move. But I wonder if Kakashi only really taught Sasuke the Chidori to try and reel him in from trying to get too powerful from the death of his family or whatever. Once the match between Sasuke and Gaara was drawing to a close, Orochimaru's destruction of the Hidden Leaf Village began with a large boom. Gaara fled from highly tense Exam Stadium to the forest with a sand ninja. Sasuke chased after him. Seeing this, Naruto gained the cooperation of Kakachi's ninja dog, Pakun, and went after them. Oh my goodness. I mean, the other game has much better story mode than this. I don't understand why this is PlayStation 3. The story mode sucks. What's this? What's going on? The guys from the Sand Village have abandoned the match and escaped to the Hidden Leaf Forest, and Sasuke's gone after him. Sasuke, wait for me!
Leaf and Sand race through the forest. Win the high-velocity pursuit battle.
It makes me giggle every time I have to do the voice. Alright, this is the 5th time I'm doing this, and I'm determined to get it working. So, first couple of times I just kept... The Shadow Clone would get there, I'd get to the fast boots, and I kept throwing myself into the damn trees. So I have to keep my speed up. And then the last thing you gotta do is catch the dog. Now, I don't know why the dog's trying to stop you, but... You know, I guess they couldn't have animated some Sasuke up in there, huh? Since I'm trying to catch up to him. The dog is Kakashi's dog, and that dog... Alright, come on. Oh, here we go. Because you're not going to let me have any more things once I see him. Got him. Alright, that took long enough time. Let's go ahead and end the thing here. Alright, whatever.